as I was...
Wait, what the frick?
What?
Where'd it go? Well, I pressed the record. Okay, do it from the top. We're so broken that we forgot to record the last bit. Anyways, continue with your name and your role.
I was very rudely interrupted last time, and then I found out that Jonny didn't even record what I said. Hi, I'm Jada Godwin. I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm Jada Godwin, and I am the producer of Study Breakage.
I'm Eli. I was the DP for this film.
My name is Pirich DiCero. This is the first film I worked with Lux Film Productions.
I'm Joey. I was the AP.
Hello, my name is Evan Anthony Ponyah, and I played Philip.
Hi, I'm Kaila Imada, and I was cast as Morgan.
My name is Logan, and I play Nate, or Nathan, but I like him to go by Nate.
Hi, I'm Luke. I am the writer, director, and editor of Study Breakage.
What inspired you to write this film?
I was inspired by a lot of thoughts and a lot of conversations I had my first year of being on campus at university. For as simple as that sounds, I think we were able to put a lot of detail and love into it.
It's a slice of life, which is always fun to film. It's a good starter film. It's not like it has this huge driving plot, but it's kind of just everyday life of college students, and it was super relatable. I just felt like it was almost my everyday life, just with new people in it and more personalities to bounce off of.
It's like a story of someone not really kind of knowing how to ask someone out. It's interesting because it's this time in college, at least for Nate, where it's almost the end. It's almost over. So thinking about what comes next while also having feelings for someone and thinking about how to navigate that or ask them, it seemed like a cool balance that I wanted to play with.
And I really liked writing the script. Dialogue is probably something I would like to refine my skills on as a writer. So being able to just do that and being able to work with actors who would be actually using the script.
What about Morgan resonated with you?
All of it. Yeah, when we were developing her character, we were saying oh yeah, she's a sophomore who's she's in the STEM major, but is that really what she wants to do? Probably not. She's probably gonna be studying history type of thing. Seems like she can't quite concentrate on work, and I find that pretty relatable. And coming in, I was maybe that'll put me at an advantage when I'm coming in trying to audition for this character. But I'm let's be honest, that's a very relatable character for most college students, which I also thought was cool because it's going to be relatable for the audience as well. She likes to sleep and eat, and I like to do those things too.
I definitely think I resonate with Nate pretty well. I initially read for Philip, and I remember in the casting room when I did my audition, they had me go back again and they asked, hey, can you read for the other character? Can you read for Nate? And I did, and I see a little bit of myself in Nate, almost he feels a little bit like a jock, but also someone who is genuinely sweet. And I think that the moments of comedy and the way that he kind of comes off as a jock, I like that. I think that that's funny, and it's fun for me to do that.
What did drive? I think it was just his sort of drive and how often he's busy. I think that was very relatable to me as a person. I love to keep myself constantly going, even to the point where I'm constantly tired. But I do love that kind of balance of being busy and in charge of what you're being busy about. I don't know. He just had this kind of sarcastic air to him at times that I was I would say these things. It was a very relatable character to me.
But do you have a favorite shot that you got?
Favorite shot? I have a couple shots that I liked a lot. There's that first one. I think it was actually the very first thing we did. It was Evan. It was a side profile, and we just kind of randomly came upon this lighting where everything in front of him, the wall was super bright, super white, and everything behind him was pretty dark, and it was a really nice frame, I thought. And then other than that, all of the stuff that we had Joey as our lamp was really cool with a little glow coming up from the center. I thought that was awesome.
We just needed to have low lighting behind, backlight basically, and so I just lay practically under the table or below the table level and be holding a lamp like this. And I just lay there for a half an hour while we do several takes of the shot. And that was a fun time. It was very relaxing, I'll say. I was just able to kind of zone out.
All of the camera movement I did, I was surprised that it actually worked out because everything I'd done before was like really shaky. But this time, I don't know what changed, but it felt so much smoother and it looked so much smoother than.
Maybe your hand is steadier.
Maybe my hand is steadier. That might be it. I think the whip pan there at the end
Oh yeah.
was the hardest. I got really lucky that with the one that we ended up with. Yeah, that's
That's a cool shot.
a cool shot.
La La Land moment.
La La Land moment.
That's amazing. That was good.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was sexy.
What are your thoughts on La La Land?
I was a debate student in high school. I'd watch it if you didn't hammer this into me so much, because now I'm gonna have to go into it hating it. I told you I could drop the bit. It wasn't fully there yet, but you kept it going. So I mean that's on you. I'm yes-anding your give me.
Now you get the shot.
It's the lighting that matters.
Ow, my wrist.
Oh.
I did it for the fun, you guys. Oh god.
You need a knife?
Oh.
Hey, let's not stab anyone in this production.
I'm
Save that for another production.
very weak. I'm like struggling.
It's like one of John's roommates was fine.
What?
Thank you for the tea.
Why not just
I don't want to do that. I'm gonna start crying if I keep my eyes
I mean, no one's handed me one yet. I'm not a prop master.
I will
We
get
know,
you another apple.
we know what happens in Hollywood when the prop masters don't do their job.
Uh-huh.
We don't want to repeat that here.
No.
I would kill someone with an apple.
Yeah.
They got your pizza.
We don't put the bodies in ditches. I promise.
We put them in ponds with turtles.
Yeah. It's called environmental awareness.
We're being green. UW would be proud of us. This is sponsored by the University of Washington. All the murders you see today.
Yep. I have apple juice.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
Whoa.
What are you doing? What?
He's playing soccer. Football? That's a football move.
Yeah.
What shots are we getting?
Why? Why is Luke abusing your apples?
Too cute.
Do you feel
I bought
saw
them
it
for
Morgan's feet
Luke,
giving out.
and now he's just
Let's get back over there.
destroying it in front of me. And it's fine.
Are you sure it's fine? Is it? It's not fine. No, it's not fine.
Sorry, I'm just a little.
You should everything with you having like a thick southern twang.
I'm going to y'all's place later.
Okay, we have to remake the whole thing.
You guys.
Like I haven't done this trip a gazillion times. Yeah.
What is going on here?
What happened?
No warning. No warning.
The card ran out of space. The card ran out of space.
Oh. You know what? You want to say?
I think a lot of the times things were going wrong when you look back at it. You're like, that was kind of funny. Like when the battery kept dying on the light.
Joey was wonderful. Joey is the MVP of this shoot.
So the batteries were not working. So I had to go walk over to a store to buy like an AC adapter because Jonny didn't have one. He lost it. Yeah, so I walked all the way to the Ave from Jonny's place and bought a new cable by like sifting through a bunch of little cables in the store. It was an adventure.
I looked him in the eyes and I told him that when he returned, we would have pizza ready and available for him, and that we would save some slices for him.
Jada, where's the pizza?
Oh, I thought. What?
So wait, we don't even have food for the guy who kind of saved the production.
I will get
We are gonna get something special for you.
What?
There was so much guilt, so much shame. You guys don't understand. I felt like a terrible human being.
It ended up being a bit of a botch, but it's all about the friends we made along the way, I think.
It was good. It's good. Joey got his pizza. I can tell you with sincerity that it all worked out, and I'm not to blame for that.
Here's your reimbursement for the stuff.
Oh, yes. Raking in the big money. Thank you.
What was it like learning how to be the boom operator?
The boom operator. When I was actually recording the lines, you know, just trying to make sure that everything came in crystal clear, that people could hear the dialogue and hear how the actors were enunciating things, and just kind of knowing that, you know, the equipment was just out of frame and that the people who were watching it didn't even know that it was there. So that was also really cool to see, and it required a lot of focus. So it's something that I actually like doing a lot.
How would you say your theater experience has prepared you for this acting position?
Typically just like the basics of theaters, given circumstances, imaginary circumstances, background motivations, character like wants and needs was more informing my acting in this. Just relationships with the characters, like with Morgan, I was like thinking like, what kind of vibe do we have here? What is the kind of pull and tug? How is us as roommates gonna fit into this? And similarly with Nate, I was wondering, have I known that I've liked this person for a while, or is this hitting me in the moment? Have I had like an inkling of an idea?
I would say that with my character, I used a lot of like substitution because once again, this is a pretty relatable storyline. And so I was able to kind of plug in my different relationships within my life into like the characters around me. Also just like what's the through line of the situation. And I've got to say like our lovely assistant director was also very helpful in tips.
None of the resources for acting in film really presented themselves in ways that were accessible, I think, when I was younger. So now, you know, being able to be around people in like college who are like actually making short films, I think that it's both a learning experience because my acting experience didn't really prepare me for like camera.
I just love the sort of calm nature of like fuck ups. I think theater and filming have their own space around mistakes and mess ups, and they're very comfortable and good. I think filming just a bit more forgiving with the time with it.
Being able to do things multiple times and take multiple takes, because if it's theater, it's very hard to just go all the way through each night on like show night and hope that you get everything correct and make sure you don't mess up.
How have past experiences helped you with the role of DP?
I've never been like a proper DP. Basically, right as the quarantine started, I decided I'm gonna make a movie. And so I took my camera, I went down to Lincoln Park in West Seattle, and I just started filming myself. And I think if I hadn't done that, I would have been completely lost on set in the pre-production, working behind the camera. But because I did that, I kind of already made a lot of the mistakes that I could have made on the set.
The AP was a really good like learning role. And that's sort of why I wanted to do it, just because I got a taste of all these different positions that maybe someday I could do those instead. You know, maybe someday I could be a director or a producer or a DP or, you know.
Or behind the scenes.
Or behind the scenes man, yeah. The dream.
I feel bad that you feel bad about me, feeling bad about you, feeling bad about what I said, about what you said, about me not being able to share a feeling. I thought you thought I reacted shallowly when I reacted to you.
Oh, that was perfect. That was amazing.
That beat whatever the fuck was on the screen when it was pointing at me, for sure. That was really good.
Wait, okay, so...
Yay!
What you want?
Yes, this is what I want.
You're getting what you
If we
Like, if
with
you're
that
gonna lean
picture,
into-
with that picture.
God. Bless this home.
Take a picture of that.
Whoa!
This receipt, this was, how much was this? This was an amount of money that Jonny Kwan will be paying.
We were going to have this conversation at some point with a word in the script because nobody has called me out on the
Oh.
fact that I've been pronouncing it as Studio Ghibli this
It is
entire
Studio
time.
Ghibli.
It is Ghibli.
Yeah.
That's the correct pronunciation. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I have to
Except
think
one of these people, at
You-
least, is a giant studio
I'll think
Ghibli.
about it, Phil.
Oh, I get to call it that Ghibli nerd.
Come on,
You made me
look
an
at how it's
interview.
spelled in Japanese.
But you pronounced it Ghibli.
Did I?
Yeah.
Now I'm overthinking it. No.
I had the recording.
We're all just like, you know things about film.
We have evidence we can find out. Getting takeout and watching a bunch of Studio Ghibli movies. Ghibli movies. Ghibli movies.
Hi, I'm Luke, director of the film. What does your role entail, Luke, of director of the film? Very, very good question, Mr. BTS. What I do here is many, many things.
back. I don't think you could understand.
But what if I could?
A very good proposition.
I like it. I like it without the language. I like it. I like.
One of the most fun and also chaotic moments of this entire production was the sticker saga. That was Luke, Nicole, and I. The night before our first day of shoot, we still did not have a sticker, which was a crucial piece of midnight. Yeah, crucial piece of our intro sequence, which I did that.
Intro is all Jada.
Intro was all me, but like it wasn't all me. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know how to make the stickers. We had to get a lot of help.
It was a long and it was hard. We had a long fought battle to print those goddamn stickers.
And you guys ended it at 2 a.m.
And we ended it at 2 a.m. Now my thermos is just covered in stickers. And it's just covered in stickers now. It used to be so pristine and clean.
The prop has now become a facet of your life.
Yeah, it is.
It is leaked out of film and it is.
It's bled into the film has become a part of me.
I feel like I need to go on a run. I think there was
I'm willing to run with you.
Smoothies.
You had
Probably.
I did have 2 smoothies back to back. And it was really good. I like the first one better, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not done with the second one. I am close. I'm still gonna drink it because it costs money.
I feel like I'm getting a sugar crash.
That's good. I'm getting my rush.
Well, I mean, that's good.
No. That was it. It's almost like I'm sleep deprived, not even because of this shoot, but like, yes, because of this shoot. And everyone has been not treating themselves with the respect that they should be, including coming to shoot, having not eaten anything the entire day, and then working at shoot for 5 to 7 hours straight without eating anything, to the point where I had to passively aggressively like tell everyone like, we're gonna buy you food now because you refuse to feed yourselves.
Evan, please tell me you've had something to eat today. Please.
That's mod pizza, so you better eat
I had a lemon bread from Starbucks.
Are you okay?
I'm pretty solid.
Are you sure? Do you have anything else from
This was
Starbucks?
the plan for
There's
lunch.
dinner.
That was the
Has
lunch
nobody
plan.
fed themselves yesterday?
Also, to be fair, I just had miso soup today, so like.
I mean, that's just the producer's role, right? Like you gotta take care of your crew and cast, and yeah, be a fucking parent to everyone who's there. Because even though we're all adults, we can't handle that. But no, like I love everyone I worked with, and like I said, I'm just trying to support everyone. And if that's the support that everyone needed, then that's the support they're gonna get.
How does it feel to be arguably the most fashionable out of the cast?
Fashionable?
Yeah.
I've never been told that I'm the most fashionable out of anything. Okay, so this you'll see in the frisbee scene, and then this side you'll see in the first scene. Yes.
Yeah.
My mom would have like loved to take me shopping and everything when I was younger, and like I was not that person. And so to be told that I'm arguably the most fashionable person in the cast, I'm like, okay, at least I did step up my game a little bit in college, I guess. I hope you're proud of me, Mom.
What was your favorite sound? Being the sound guy.
Oh my gosh, the white noise today was just like, mwah. I freaking love noise music.
How did it feel to have me just shove my camera in your face multiple times?
Every time, I remember every time that you would zoom in on my face, I would definitely notice the lens shift and change, and it was at times hard not to look at it. And it's also, I think more so were the moments where the mic was literally right in my face in a scene, and I couldn't act like it was. Like now, like right now.
Did he get up and fall again?
Yeah, like 3 times. Luke was just acting his heart out there, just like, oh, God.
Dedicated to his masterpiece.
That was great. We love you. Hey. God, no, it was...
So that was a funny Easter egg, but I think the Easter egg that the one I actually think it means something personal to me is they use a red frisbee throughout scene 2, but there's a second white frisbee that we have with the backpack sitting there, and that's just a frisbee has the logo from my ultimate team back in high school. I just worked frisbee into this film because, you know, frisbee's fun, and I miss those guys a lot. You know, shout out to them.
Genuinely, I didn't expect such a level of professionalism, but also people being genuine to who they are and just being willing to have fun. Like moments where we piled into my car on our way to go to Target to get apples and to stock up for like drinks and filming. It's moments like that where there's that effort that meets people just being able to have fun, and I love everyone that I work with, truly.
That's really what I hold dear, and like what I took away from this shoot and this entire production. I think just the whole point of this is meeting people and building those relationships.
Just like seeing these people come through expressing their interest, it gave me confidence. Like it gave me so much confidence, and also just made me like feel I don't know. It was just seeing people who actually wanted to help out on it, and that just made me feel so blessed. Hashtag blessed. To have everybody here.
Wait, hang on a second.
I have a quick little speech.
You're fired.
No. So, Luke, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I think I can talk for everyone when I say thank you. You've been a wonderful director, wonderful writer, all of the above, you know. We have loved working with you. It's been a great production. Does anyone have a little something they want to say?
Yeah, no, this is a great, fun first film. I've never actually worked in a film before, so I hope to continue working on them. I'll be working with some directors who are not very easy to work with in the future. So, but Luke wasn't that kind. He was very like collaborative, very open-minded. He wasn't like a control freak. He wasn't like anything. It was great. It was great. I loved working with him. So
Everything a director isn't usually, you know. I'll agree with Patty that this is my first ever like Lux anything, and I will say the moment I entered the Zoom call, I fucking hate Zoom auditions. It was so welcoming, it was so comfortable. I was like, oh thank God, this isn't gonna be like them yelling at me and telling me to do something, and that's it. And it was just, I really appreciate that you just yoinked me really quickly, and it was really comfortable. It was, I think that's what I was most terrified about, is that I'm used to like certain productions being very alienating for the first week, but almost immediately, like I was really welcome, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I would piggyback off the same thing and say like similarly, like I felt like the like warm, welcoming, like positive vibe when I came in, like not only to the Zoom room, but also like when I walked into the table read, I just felt like I sat down at a table with like a bunch of friends, which was really nice, and like I didn't even know any of y'all yet, but I was just like, wow, I already feel included, and I don't even know if I have a role. so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any of you guys, but it's like working with you is very easy. Like I was working with good friends, so.
Yeah. All of our late night meetings and running around and like location scouting,
We've
all of
lost
that.
the fucking Packers several times.
This production has been chaotic, but in the best way possible, and it's just been a pleasure. You've been really great to work with. You're very good at listening to us, to working with us, you know, and taking our advice and input, which means a lot. And, you know, you know a lot about filmmaking. Like,
Now don't fuck up the editing.
Oh yeah, rescind everything all of us have said. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for just a really wonderful production.
Yeah. So thank you, Luke. And I want to say first of all, this was Logan's idea.
Yeah.
So thank you, Logan. We have a little gift for you to commemorate the film. It's a little frisbee where we signed our names.
So much.
And we just wanted to share that for you, with you, all of that, because it's been a great production. So thank you, Lou.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
God. I hate being put on the spot. Thank you all so much. This was, oh man.
I don't want to say I don't deserve this, but that's how I feel.
You're too self-critical.
God, but working with y'all has been great. I almost feel like I lucked into it, just working with such amazing people.
Yeah, but what did you like the most?
That's
when I'm
We need a tier list.
Yeah, I'll give that to S tier. What's our tier list, baby?
Tier list.
Thank you all so much. Yeah, this was amazing. I would love it. I'm taking a break from working on films next quarter because this was a lot for me. But I would love to get the opportunity to just work with all again, or even just hanging out. This was amazing. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. And thank you everyone, by the way. Like a film.
Yes,
It's
everybody should
past.
thank themselves. This was impossible without y'all.
Well, you got a lot more excited for that bit.
No.
Actually, thank you everyone. You've all done wonderful work, and I can say each and every one of you.
Thanks to Franklin
It's
Discs
been great.
for
Glenn, Frankie.
Thank you, Logan.
Yeah, Logan's just fucking awesome ideas.
Thank you all for watching, whoever is watching this. I appreciate the effort and the work and the love, so thank you guys.
Look at I missed the moment. I have one job. Do it again for the content?
Yeah.
Already did. You are valid.
I don't know what kind of throw that was.